Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about American politics. Okay, so I love in the Joe out, Kamala in era. All right, and I'm still talking about this era because we got a couple more weeks of it. And also, I love you guys. Thank you so much for discussing American politics with me. Um, I love American politics, and I'm so thankful to be able to discuss it globally, right? And I think what's really fascinating is you and I, we want truth. We want truth. We want to find it, right? We want to hear it. We want to consume it. We want to process it. We want to act on it. We want truth, okay? Guess what? I figured it out. I figured it out. I'm about to tell you how to find truth, okay? If you want truth about American politics today, about American politics today, okay? If you want truth, listen to Hollywood fiction. If you want fiction, listen to any mainstream news source. Okay? All right? Because if you listen to any mainstream news source, all you're going to get is fiction. Okay? And if you consume Hollywood fiction, what you're going to get is a truth sandwich. There's going to be a layer of entertainment bread, and there's going to be a layer of spectacle bread, and in the middle is truth meat. Let's dig into it. Okay, so what is the latest truth sandwich that is found in Hollywood fiction? All right, here we go. Okay. Deadpool and Wolverine contained pure, unmitigated, unrepentant truth. Okay? So let's talk about it, in my humble opinion. So let's talk about it. Okay? All right. Spoilers, whatever. That movie's 3 months old. Come on. All right. So in that film, Blade looks at the camera and said, only ever been one Blade, only ever going to be one Blade. And then Ryan Reynolds looked at the camera and said, come on, Disney, do the right thing here. Right? And everybody in the theater was like, isn't that funny? Chuckle. Oh, wasn't that funny? No, that was not funny. And right here on this channel, on my reviews of the film, you will find me saying, that wasn't funny. That was not funny. Like 500 to 1,500 people were working on Mahershala Ali's Blade at the very moment that joke was made. Guess what? That was not a joke. That was a pure truth sandwich. All right? A layer of entertainment bread, a big old slab of meat truth, right? And then, a spectacle piece of bread as well. That was a truth sandwich. Now, in my humble opinion, why do I think that? Well, guess what? All right? Guess what, folks? Marvel just announced, they said, I don't even know what movie. They were like, some stupid movie we have is replacing the release date for Mahershala Ali's Blade. What? What now? Wait, are you serious? Oh, yes, we're quite serious. Mahershala Ali's Blade movie is done. Wait, that can't possibly be true. That was just a joke in the middle of the Wolverine movie. No. The release slot for Blade is officially gone. We're going to use it for another movie. Why? Because you're canceling the movie? No. We're not canceling the movie. We just haven't, it's supposed to be out a year ago, and we just haven't made it so far. And now, the far future release date, we don't need that date, so we're not going to do it, right? So we're not going to use that date. Oh, but you're going to make the Mahershala Ali Blade movie? You understand what I'm saying? That's a truth sandwich, in my humble opinion, right? And here's the kicker. Now you're like, wait, Scott. I came here for American politics. What's this got to do with politics? Ain't nothing happening in Hollywood that don't have to do with politics, right? So why is the Mahershala Ali movie getting canceled, right? Well, this ain't truth. This is speculation. But I'm about to drop a little bit of speculation bomb on you. You ready? All right, okay? So, first of all, I love Mahershala Ali. He's fantastic. I saw the Green Book. I thought it was excellent, right? It was very good, right? Very good. Very much enjoyed it. His Oscar was well earned, right? But where I really liked Mahershala Ali was in True Detective Season 2. It was phenomenal. He was with Ethan Hawke in that. Frankly, one of the best seasons of television ever made. I am a huge True Detective fan. Every season, loved them all, right? Vince Vaughn, Ethan Hawke, of course McConaughey, and the other guy, like, yeah, and also the recent lady cop one too. I love Jodie Foster, right? Fantastic, really, just absolutely love him. But Mahershala Ali blew me away, and I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is incredibly talented. And I was, you know what? And I was ready. I was very ready for Blade, but then I listened to Grace Randolph, and she chops it up, man. She throws down some factoids, right? And she's like, "Hey, y'all." Then she said, "There's a lot of talk that the Blade movie is Blade is going to be Muslim." And you're like, "What? That he ain't Muslim in the comics?" And they're like, yeah, and she was like, "Yeah, but Mahershala Ali is Muslim," and so they thought this would be a cool way to go down. And I'm like, wait a second, what? And so actually, I feel bad for Muslims, because I don't think that, there's lots of Christian movies. There's movies with Christians in them, right? And there's lots of movies with like Catholics in them. But America really has not had, I can't think of a single film that has included, positive depictions of the Muslim faith in America that have done well. Not one. There isn't one single example that I can think of, and please correct me if I'm wrong. If there's, if there's a big, huge box office smash that was, that had a positive Muslim character, please let me know. I please correct me, right? But I was like, wait a second, you're diverting from the comics, right? And the problem is there's no precedence for this to be successful, right? And so sure enough, the issue is like, hey, if you want to change the comics, there's got to be a good reason for it. And I think they were just like, the reason was Mahershala Ali is Muslim, right? So the actor was like, oh, this is important to me. And they're like, well, did you read the comics? Like, this isn't in the comics. Like, are you excited about Blade, or are you excited about showing your personal religion in a Marvel film? Like, maybe those two things don't jive, right? And so I think that's what happened. I really think that's what happened. And so the politics of this is, in America, we just still have some building relationships to do, because many Americans do not believe that the Muslim religion is pro-American, right? Now, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying that I think many Americans believe that. And again, if you think I'm like, no, man, that's outrageous to say that. Lots of Americans think that Muslims rob Americans, right? And we're just not like, we just don't know. A lot of Muslims are like, hey, I'm super pro-American, right? Like, and so that's the issue, right? And I think, and the reality is, if you're making a Marvel movie or you're not, right? Like, if you really want to, and here's the thing, Mahershala Ali can make a very cool, very awesome pro-Muslim film. It'll make $10 million and 4 people will see it, right? Like, but in America, you might not want to mix that with a Marvel film, right? And so I think that's what happened, right? But what I'm, in my humble opinion, very much I think there's evidence for, is that that was not a joke. That was not a joke, right? So if you wanted to know the actual news story of what the real truth of the status of the Blade film, you read Variety, you're going to get fiction, right? You watch a fiction movie called Deadpool and Wolverine, you're going to get a pure, unadulterated truth sandwich, right? And so this is what I'm saying is, like, it has changed, right? If you want truth about any news story, go watch a Hollywood fiction a Hollywood fiction movie that is even adjacent to the topic, and you will hear the truth. You want fiction, go visit any mainstream news source, because that's all they provide today. Speculation and fiction, right? But in a movie, you will get spectacle, entertainment, and a pure slab of truth meat, right? So I think that's really wild that that a Marvel movie told the truth about another Marvel movie, that no trade magazine or trade paper or trade website carried the truth. The only place you could find that truth was in Hollywood fiction, right? And if you want fiction, go to any news source, any mainstream news source, any one of them, right? You'll get pure fiction, all right? And also, get this. Americans are fools. Many Americans are fools. Many Americans are fools. Many Americans are fools. They go to news sources and consume fiction. They go to fiction tales, don't even recognize when they get slapped in the face with the truth. I recognized it. I knew when and I'm on record right here on this channel saying that wasn't funny. That was disturbing, because I knew it wasn't a joke. Every single word you just heard, is my humble opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking, subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.